Hello everyone. I'm so glad you've joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. I'm again using Beautiful Friendship, and today I got my stamp set, my sentiment from Well Said. Today's card uses this image, the leaves, this spray, and this image. So there it is. Oh, I forgot the other one too. I forgot it's got the other one there. So are you ready to join me and find out how to make this one? Let's get started. You're going to need your piece of Whisper White, and all the dimensions and colors and everything are on the blog post, and the link is in the information section below. You're going to need a scrap piece of paper because you're going to be stamping off. So we're going to start with our Blushing Bride, and we're going to use that really large rose image, and we're going to ink that up. All right, and then that is going to go down here at the bottom and kind of in the center. All right, so I've got that. Now this will lighten because it was this looked like that when I stamped it. Then I'm going to take the two bud piece and I'm going to put it up here in the corner like so. Moving my Blushing Bride, I'm going to pull in So Saffron to do my two roses on the side. And I know you don't see that much, but there's enough of a visual interest because it's there. So there's one, and then there's the other. And we're done with the Blushing Bride. Now it's time to do our leaves. And I used Garden Green. So I'm going to pull in my Garden Green, and I'm going to start with my 3-leaf one, and I'm going to stick that one right up there like so. That will lighten also. Then I'm going to use my 2 leaves, and I'm going to put one here, one down there, one over here, one there. All right, so our green is done. Crumb Cake was my next color, and I'm going to do that, I don't know what you call it, that spray in Crumb Cake. So I'm going to add that in. I'm just kind of filling in down here on the bottom. Since I didn't go down very far. And then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to add one here. And oh, I forgot my leaves up there. Let me go back and do those because I want those on before I put that on, because I may change it up a little bit. So there's that, and then there's that one. All right, now I can add my last spray here, and I'm just going to kind of come in like that with it. I didn't go down as far as that one, just something different. All right, now I wanted something to go in the center of my flowers, and I really didn't want to pull in another color, but I didn't have anything that would work. So I pulled in Rich Razzleberry, and I inked up my little guy, and I stamped it. Oops, didn't stamp it very good. Stamped it off, and then stamped it in the center. So I did a 2nd generation stamping to get that center in there. And isn't that so quick and easy? Oh my gosh. I'm going to add that to Blushing Bride card base. Find my bone folder. And I'm gonna wave this and make sure it's dry before I put it down. Just because if not, it'll get on my mat and then I'll have a mess. Don't you like my pink finger? I was putting away my Mary Merlot and, well, I dropped it and it came apart. So I had to put it back together, and you really can't put that back together without getting ink on your fingers. But I got it back together. All right, for my sentiment, I used the Blushing Bride, and I stamped "The best thing about today is you." And I stamped that on a scrap, like so. All right. I'm going to put this away because I will put my hand in it if I don't. I used the stitch shapes, and it's the second and the third one cut out a piece of Blushing Bride. The second one is going to cut out my sentiment. So let me do that. All right, I have my sentiment, so I'm going to layer that on there with my glue. And then that's going to go on my card base with dimensionals. I would have liked this one to be just a little bit bigger than that one, but it didn't work out. So let me add my dimensionals on the back. And we can put our card together. All right, there we go. I couldn't find my pokey tool. It was hiding in my container. Okay, let me put this on here, like so. And then when I did it, it was missing something. So I pulled in some of the polka dot tulle ribbon, which is sadly retiring. And I made a bow. I'm gonna work on this a little bit so that it doesn't get too big. I don't like my bows to be too big, so I just keep playing. There we go. Right, now this is folded over on itself, so I take my finger. Actually, I'm going to use my pokey tool. Put it in there and push it out. I think I'm going to anyway. There we go. Yeah. You have to get it in there right. There we go. All right, that side's fine. All right, time to cut it off and add it to the card base. And when you do a bow, make sure you interview it to see which side you like better, this one or this one. And I like this side better. So I'm going to take my glue dots and I'm going to stick that bow right in the center of the glue dot and pinch it off. And I'm going to add it over here to the side. Isn't that a cute card? So adorable. And don't forget, do the inside and the envelope. I hope I've inspired you today and you liked my creation and that you're going to pull out your supplies and give it a try. Have a great day.